Hi, everyone. Happy Wednesday. So, today we are going to talk about a topic that both of us have seen come up as an issue in the recent couple of weeks, actually. So, I've had a lot of clients that called me, and that very, very first call, I was a little surprised, but it seemed like it was almost a very realistic looking scam letter that came in, which looked like it was from the IRS. And the client specifically, the first one that called, had these payment coupons and looked so realistic. Address nearly matched that of the IRS. And the payment coupons essentially said the amount to pay for every single quarter. And this client specifically is a trustee to a trust. And so, because trusts operate under their own set of rules, it was very concerning to the client because they, as a trustee, and this being a non-corporate trustee, they weren't aware whether or not this is just a new protocol. And so they went to inquire, is this something new? Have you seen this before? And during that review, we actually had another client that reached out who said that they received another notice, and this was for now a corporation and a business. So definitely very concerning. Jane, but I wanted to ask you, so what have you seen? I'm sure you've also heard of this, and is there any recommendation that the IRS gives or any information that the IRS is giving on what the clients could do or what people could do in this situation?
Yes, hi everyone. Thanks, Irene. I've seen very similar notices and a lot more, so I think it's a great topic to discuss. So, IRS has actually issued it's sort of called Dirty Dozen list of tax scams for 2025, and the idea is that they want to educate the public, the professionals, to kind of be vigilant and make sure that they don't fall for these schemes because they could threaten their tax and financial information. So there's a few things, but I wanted to talk about a few. So fake charities. So during the hardship times in this and crisis, scammers really set up fake organizations and they try to take the advantage of public's generosity. So they're looking for money, they're looking for personal information, which could be then further exploited to see how they could identity theft and further they could take this information to the next level, right? So we have to be vigilant. So IRS is saying besides that, yes, we're warning everybody that there's all this happening, but you really have to check. So if you're giving money to the charity that doesn't exist and you're then trying to deduct it on the federal tax return as an itemized deduction, it's not going to be accepted because it's only accepted from a qualified tax exempt organization recognized by the IRS. So it's up to us to make sure that we check whether it's real or not. So with the email and phishing scams, there's so much information that's coming through. I'm sure every single one of us has gotten emails asking for information. We're now getting text messages, smartphone SMS messages asking for, oh, there's unusual activity report. There's your account has been put on hold. And you really have to check that. So there's ways, if you go to the IRS website, there's way to when you receive an IRS related email, you could send it to phishing at irs.gov. And same thing, you could also check the contact. You could, if you go on the website, how to verify contact from the IRS, there's certain ways, and you could always reach out and you could be guided and basically told whether this is valid or not. There's lots of, even with tax refunds, there's a way for them to get your information. There's a way to scam further. So the idea is, yes, there's a lot of that happening these days, but we really have to make sure that we check. If you have anything that you think it could be suspicious in any way, please reach out to your accountant, to your attorney, or just even directly to IRS. There's resources that you could check and see whether this is valid or not. It's really important that we stay vigilant, besides the fact that everybody's trying to send us different information, phone calls, texts, and emails. We really just have to take this matter in our hands as well. Just so please, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. We'll be happy to help you as well. Thank you.